Welcome to Mega Mod Monday!
Hey guys, welcome to another Mega Mod Monday with your boy PK Dirt, and today we'll be going over the Elemental Witches mod. So let's go ahead and start with those recipes. And before I do, you can go ahead and check out the description for this awesome, beautiful texture pack, and you can download this cool map called the Orphanage. Very scary. So this will probably go by pretty quick. So first you have these shards. And the way you collect these shards is you collect them from killing the elemental witches. And each elemental witch, well, mostly these like basic kind, they spawn in their own type of like castle like feature. Like the fire witch spawns in a fire castle, air castle, earth castle, and so on and so far. If you know it, you get it. So you'll collect these shards after killing them. You might have a chance, you might have not. So then with these shards you can craft some items such as a fire staff, which is 3 fire shards and then 2 sticks, and then you can craft the air staff, which is 3 air sticks. It's 3 air staffs and 2 sticks. Then earth staff, 3 earth shards, 2 sticks. Lightning staff, lightning shard, 2 sticks. You get the gist of it. Basically the same in the same. And then there's 2 staffs, the Halloween staff and the Christmas staff. As of right now, there's nothing on the forums about collecting it from killing the Halloween witch or the Christmas witch, and there's really no way to get the Halloween witch or the Christmas witch without doing the like special 2014 event, but it's past 2014 or whatever. And so basically you can just get these in creative mode, and we're going to show you what all these guys do later on. And so then next you can craft these eggs, and you can craft the egg with an egg. An egg makes an egg. That makes sense, doesn't it? They should just they should put an egg and then like a fermented spider eye or something like that, some kind of brewery, and then they can call it a witchery egg or something. But basically with these eggs you can create your own like elemental pets, like fire pet. You want to put fire shards all around the egg, then air shards all around the egg, earth, you know, so on and so forth, same thing. And that's basically for the crafting. Then there's also this sand shard, but really there's no way, I haven't seen any way to collect that. Like, I tried killing the earth witch because it makes sense, but if I do find something on that, I'll try and update you on a later video. So let's go ahead and get into what these staffs do. Okay guys, so let's first chomp down on a notch apple because things might get crazy. And so then we have our test subjects, or these little pigs that are gonna die. So first with the fire staff, it rains fireballs on your enemies. So it literally rains it, like literally rains it. And so next with the air staff, this one I believe it creates a tornado. Look at that. Oh no, it's gonna wait. Oh, it like falls them. That's cool. It's I guess it's kind of similar to the avatar mark. Will it pick us up too? I guess not. Well, that was kind of lame. Okay, and with the earth one, it summons a dirt golem to defend you. Oh, cool. We have a dirt guy by our side. Really? That's the golem? That's pitiful. Fight for me. Fight for me. I guess it will only work with the evil mobs. So then with the next staff, the lightning one, this one, it shoots a projectile that will paralyze the enemy. I guess that really doesn't work on our own guys, so... Whoa! What's happening? I just took damage. Oh my gosh, I'm taking damage. But basically, this... yeah, it'll paralyze them. And so next, we have the light staff. And this one rains light arrows around the target. So, these light arrows, they're pretty cool. Oh. I need to eat, that's why. Okay. Here we go, let's try out this light arrow. Ah, that's cool. Look at that. And the animation or whatever, that was... Okay, so next we have the water staff that summons a water spout under the target. And I see, like, lift them up. Probably if we had our animations turned on and you could see it. And I also forgot that some of these staffs or whatever, they use up your hunger. So that's why you might not want to spam it or whatever. That's why my hunger went down. So next we have the dark staff that summons a dark crystal that sucks mobs in and explodes. What's the dark crystal? Oh, there it is. Oh my gosh, it's even sucking me in. Oh, come on, explode. Even sucks in the... Oh, that's sick. Baby Piggy somehow to survive. I don't know how. And so next we have the Halloween one, which rains down explosive pumpkins from the sky. Oh, that's cool. And then we have the last one, which is the Christmas staff, which summons a Big Daddy Snow Golem together with 2 Snow Golems, and you get to ride on the Big Daddy. Oh my gosh, this sounds so freaking crazy. Let me get out my test subjects. Let's use this baby. One does not simply use the staff. What do you mean? I guess you can only use it under special occasions or something. Well, you'll know what it looks like later on. So let's go and move on to the witches. Okay guys, so first up we have the Fire Witch. She has 80 health and she has 4 abilities with 1 final move. Her first ability is when she shoots multiple fireballs at her target. Her second ability is it rain downs explosive fireballs at her target. And her third move, she summons a pit of lava below her target. And her fourth move, she summons fire bats that set you on fire. And her final move is when the witch is below 12 health, she will summon a large meteor that will explode upon impact with the ground, killing almost everything in its radius except the Fire Witch herself. Killing the witch will make everything she spawns disappear. Next up guys, we have the Lightning Witch. She has 80 health and she has 5 abilities with 1 final move. Her first move is when she shoots a small lightning bolt at her target. Pretty simple, right? Her second move is when she shoots a lightning projectile that will paralyze her target. Her third move, when she summons 2 lightning golem to assist her. Her fourth move, she summons a thunderstorm when fighting. Her fifth move, she strikes lightning at her target from time to time. Her final move is when the witch is below 12 health, she will summon a ring of lightning that gets bigger over time. And coming in third, guys, is the Air Witch. She has 80 health, 3 abilities, and 1 final move. Her first ability is when she shoots an air blast that have 3 forms: push, launch, and pierce. The push knocks the target back, the launch launches the target into the air, and pierce pierces right through you, hitting the target behind you. Her second ability is when she summons air clones, which deals no damage but will explode after a while. Her third move is when she creates a vacuum that suffocates the target, and her final move is when the witch is below 12 health, she will summon a tornado which will suck you and launch you up in the sky. Coming in at fourth, guys, is the Earth Witch. She has 80 health and 4 abilities with 1 final move. Her first ability is when she shoots a dirt at her target. Dirt. Her second ability is when she summons stone blocks above her target which will fall down and suffocate the target. Her third one is when she traps her target in a box, 2 earth golems, which can only be entered by a pickaxe. Her fourth move is when she is below 50 health, she will form a protective layer from dirt which will prevent arrow damage. Her final move is when the witch is below 12 health, she will encase herself in a stone box, which heals her over time and will also summon an army of earth golem to defend her. In fifth is the Water Witch. She has 80 health and 4 abilities with 1 final move. Her first ability is when she shoots water projectiles that damages and applies a potion effect on impact. Her second move is when she summons 2 water minions which deals 0 damage but places a water block under the target to fight for her. Her third ability is when she summons water spouts to surround the target. Her fourth ability is when she places water under the target. And her final move is when the witch is below 20 health, she will summon a water squid and hide in it. The water squid will heal her and also attack surrounding entities. And coming in at 4th last place is the Light Witch with 100 health, and she has 4 abilities with 1 final move. Her first ability is when she shoots light projectiles at her target. Her second is when she rains down light arrows from the sky. Her third is when she summons light crystals that heals her. Her fourth is from time to time she will form an invisible shield which will either recover her with the damage the target did or reflect the damage. Her final move is when the witch is below 20 health, she will rain destruction from heaven. And with light, there has to come darkness, so next up we have the Dark Witch with 100 health. Her 4 abilities include she's shooting a projectile at her target, she summons a Dark Summoner which spawns dark minions over time. Her third is when she summons a Dark Mark which will cause her target to become paranoid and heal her. Her fourth is when she summons a Dark Crystal which will suck you and explode you over time. And her final move is when the witch is below 20 health, she will form a Dark Circle which will cause slowness and damage over time. Talk about the emo. Bringing festivities into the equation is the Christmas Witch with 100 health and 4 abilities with 1 final move. Her first ability is when she shoots a projectile at her target. Her second one is when she'll put down a present from time to time. Her third one is when she'll summon a toy rifle and a candy cane to assist her. Wow. Her fourth is when she summons a big snow golem which the witch can ride to assist her. And her final move is when the witch is below 20 health, she will summon her magical minecart and try to avoid you. And finally, coming in last is the Halloween Witch with 80 health. She has 4 abilities and 1 final move. Her first is when she shoots a pumpkin at her target. The second when she summons pumpkin minions to attack. Third is when she teleports to her target. Her fourth is when she rains explosive pumpkins from the sky. And her final move is when the witch is below 12 health, she will summon invisible spiders to attack her target. Okay guys, so there are also some pets in this mod, and there are usually 4 stages in each of the pet, but in some of them there are 2, and there's a fast way of hatching them too. What you want to do is you want to put the egg on a haystack, and that will quicken it. First up we have the fire pet. Its first stage, it'll just be an egg. It will hatch within 3 days, and hostile mobs will try and break the egg. Its second stage, it will finally hatch, and it'll have 30 health, and it'll do 2 damage. You'll have the chance of creating fire blast upon attacking, and when it's in its third stage, its health will go up to 60 and its damage that it does will go up to 5, and so it has a chance of creating fire blast upon attacking and will rain explosive fireballs from the sky. And its 4th final stage is its health is at 100 and the damage is 8, and it will place lava under the target. Okay guys, and so next up we have the lightning pet, and it has 4 stages. The same thing with the egg is for all of them. So what we have is for the second stage, when it's finally hatched, you'll have 30 health and it'll do 2 damage, will strike lightning upon attacking. In its third stage, it'll have 60 health and deal 5 damage. It'll strike lightning upon attacking and have a chance of paralyzing the target. In its 4th stage, its health is at 100 and the damage is unknown. It summons a ring of lightning at the target. Next up guys, we have the earth pet, same thing with the egg, so let's go on to the second stage right away. Its health has 30 and then it does 2 damage. It'll have a chance of putting slowness effect into the target. Third stage, same with the health from before, it'll have a chance of putting slowness effect onto a target and spawn near golem to fight. And stage 4, same with the health and damage from before, it'll have a chance of applying earth stance onto the owner. Earth stance allows the owner to heal while on stone/grass or dirt. Okay guys, and next up we have the air pet, and they all basically have the same stats except for around 2 of them, so we're gonna go ahead and just announce some of the attacks it has for each stage. So for stage 2 of the air pet, there will be a chance of launching, pushing, or dealing extra damage to the target upon attacking. For the third stage, there will be a chance of launching, pushing, or dealing extra damage to the target and also summoning a mini tornado at the target. And for the 4th stage, it will have a chance of applying air stance onto the owner. Air stance gives the user speed and slow falling. Plus, when the user's health is below 2 hearts, all entities will be pushed away. Okay guys, and before we go on to the next pet, the light pet, I have one thing to announce. I also forgot to talk about when I announced the fire pet. Basically, with some of the pets, you'll have these shards and you can use them in creative to automatically hatch it. So now let's begin with the light pet. All the same stats as before, remember? So let's go ahead and start announcing the stages with their attacks. So with stage 2, we'll have occasionally heal the owner, and for stage 3, it'll shoot light arrows from the sky onto the target, and for stage 4, it'll form a light shield around the owner. Light shield will deflect all projectiles. Next up, we have the dark pet, same stats, remember? Okay, let's go and start with the stages. So with stage 2, it will summon dark minions to help attack from time to time. For stage 3, it will control a random mob to help fight. And for stage 4, it will summon a mini dark mark above the owner. Dark marks will cause mobs to fight against each other. Okay, and so the last two, we have the water pet and the Halloween pet. The only reason I'm announcing these two together because they really only have 2 stages. And for the water pet, this first stage is the egg, you know, which is like all the others. And for stage 2, it'll apply ender skin effect onto the target. And with the Halloween pet, the stage 1 is different. It's not an egg this time. It's like some kind of little creature, as you can see. And you will receive this once you have completed the 2014 Halloween event. And after sacrificing these 3 hearts, then you'll have it at stage 2, and the health is 80 at stage 2. The damage is 4 at daytime and 8 at nighttime, and its skills, it controls mobs to attack its target and teleports to its target. Okay guys, so that's basically it for the Elemental Witches mod, but we're gonna end this episode with a big mob fight. So we're gonna set on a fire witch and a water witch, and you know they're sworn enemies, so they're gonna automatically start fighting. Let's add in some light and dark. They're enemies too. Then we'll just add in a ton of other ones. Oh yeah, here we go. Epic mob fight. Look at all those energies. It's about to get interesting. Oh snap. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. And it already ended that fast. See, these witches are freaking overpowered. Well, I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. See more. See you guys later.